Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are playing Cuttlebone, or more like continuing. Yeah, I'm not having headphones because they are being broken. They are broken, yes, and I repaired them sort of with a kinesiology tape, which I guess is not only for the body to recover from running and so on, to protect from pains and whatever. It's helpful in here as well. Looks ridiculous, I know, but the headphones work, and I don't feel like buying new ones, and so on. Let's get to the game, shall we? The sun is so hot. We are going to the beach. That's why you keep your sandals on. I guess, but also you'll get used to it eventually. My feet! Switching gears from walking to sprinting, I do large leaps to minimize contact with the sand and aim for the edge of the water. A few jumps later, I can already feel the heat dissipating. The foam of the water meets my toes and man oh man, what a relief. Much better. Hey Shoo, look up there! Inami points to her right. What it leads to is an arrangement of empty beach chairs, each paired with its own beach umbrella. Nice catch. Whoa, nice! Thank goodness. The sun is roasting hot today. Even with all the sunscreen she put on me, I don't think I live here uncooked. Poor foresight on our part here, yeah. Let's use those. I wonder if we can just use them. Don't they have to be rented? Oh, yeah. That does ring a bell. I don't see anyone around to enforce that for. Upon further inspection, some of them seem to be a bit worn down. With my palm shielding direct sunlight from my eyes, I noticed that the cloth in one of the beach chairs is missing. They might be abandoned. That chair on the back only has the wood frame, no cloth. Oh. Well, I'm convinced. Let's settle down here. I gear back into a sprint, this time beelining for the chairs. Up close, the wear on the material became very evident. Yeah, these are most likely not being maintained. Lucky us! Wait. Lucky us! Indeed! The sunscreen would still have kept us mostly safe, but this shade is definitely much more pleasant. I mean, I guess it depends how strong that sunscreen was. We could have resorted to settling beneath the boardwalk, if it came to that. What a ghetto solution. Hey, just saying. We both take out our beach towels and lay them over our chairs. I tuck my flip-flops under my chair and lay down on it. I perk up and try to do a more thorough visual scout of the surrounding area now that I'm not blinded by the sun. Far ahead on the water is a boat, too far for me to tell what kind. Following the trail of the shoreline all the way to the horizon leads to our town. It looks further than it is. Along the middle of the shoreline, something catches my eye. What is? People! How dare they come here? Inami, check it out. There's some people over there in the distance. Oh. She follows the shore along the direction I'm looking at. Oh, it's true. We're not alone after all. Oh. It's a couple and a child, right? Yeah, seems so. It's still kind of crazy that we have a sizable chunk of the beach only to ourselves. The beach near our house has never been this empty, as far as I can recall. Maybe it's not such an uncommon occurrence in this one. Maybe. But enough about that. I'm in the mood for a swim. Something that I would never say, given I don't swim. What do we have lunch now? It's already time for that. Huh? Well, now that you mention it, I am feeling kinda hungry. Thanks, now I'm hungry as well. Given I did run again today, 10 kilometers, and I did not eat afterwards. I just drank tea with honey, just to be sure that my throat won't get messed up because the temperature dropped and so on. Anyway, sure, let's do that. Great! But we both reached for backpacks again to get our food. I take out the pale ham sandwiches I made this morning. Inami pulls out a bowl wrapped in kitchen towels and plastic wrapper, boasting a familiar odor, or should I say smell? What the hell? As she unwraps it, a hamburger is revealed. How did you, what? I could swear the ranch is not open till 10 AM, and I'm fairly certain we didn't pass by a fast food joint on the way here. Did you get that yesterday? The gratuitous aroma of cooked meat, patties, and fries reaches my nostrils and triggers synapses of engraved memories. I had entire one hamburger this year. Yeah. When the family from Netherlands came, without earlier announcing that they will be here, as always, which is annoying as heck. But yeah, and you know, with braces, I had to use fork and a knife. Kinda annoying, but whatever. I mean, at least my hands didn't get dirty now that I think about it. That's cool. Glimpses myself sitting beside her in random empty classrooms and alleyways while she mows down cheeseburgers. Empty classrooms? What do you mean? You didn't eat during class? My body shudders just thinking about it. I did. You see, Inami is kind of crazy for this stuff. She has a downright abnormal appetite for it. Because of her anxiety issues and because we hang together all the time, she manages to coerce me into accompanying her whenever she goes to these places. If you saw what she looks like when she eats, you'd think she comes from a family of wild boars. Oh. That's not good. I kinda don't like dirt eaters. Or, actually no, messy eaters don't annoy me that much maybe, but loud eaters, yeah. Videotaping her ravaging all that food would certainly make a powerful shockumentary. I would not watch that. I regain consciousness and return to the inquiry at hand. Oh no, I made it at home. Thing is, sometimes it happens that I'm really in the mood for one, but ranch is closed and every other restaurant is too far. So I started looking up how to make this and have been experimenting in the kitchen. It's actually pretty easy. This is my first big attempt and the results are looking good. And your mother supported you in doing this? She was asleep when I made them today, so she doesn't know. I bring my palm to my forehead. Ugh. She might notice part of the meat missing, but I'll take care of that issue. Sorry. She might notice part of the meat missing, but I'll take care of that issue when the time comes. I don't know, man. Is it a bad thing for? I mean, if you think about it, I don't know. I feel like in my family at least, I would hear, "You're cooking, nice," which is what I heard when I started, basically. I don't cook for other people for. I mean, how? I've never in the past at my parents' place cooked. Now I don't cook for others. It's a lonely life. For now, time to see how I really did. After a suspenseful first bite, her mind visibly melts into dreams and sparkles. It's not the Shokugeki level of food, but it's still good, as you can see. She hypnotically chomps away at the hamburger. Oh. Yo, I got you one of these. I chuck her the grape juice I bought this morning. She gasps. Her eyes widen in clear surprise and she looks back and forth between the juice and my face while she finishes chewing what's left in her mouth. How'd you get this? I thought it was sold out. Nope, he still had that last one hanging around in the bag. Enjoy. She looks at me with her mouth full and resists the urge to start bawling. Well, we know how to get her heart. With the grape juice. Raw grapes don't do much for her, but for some reason she's absolutely crazy about this grape juice. Go figure. I like grape juice as well. As for grapes, the purple ones I prefer. I don't know why. Not like I dislike the green ones, but I prefer the purple ones. My grandfather used to have those grapes in the garden. Anyway, she was bummed out recently when she thought they had run out. Seeing her blissful expression brings a smile to my face. Appearing to have remembered something, she flips back and starts fumbling with her backpack again. After some struggle, she comes out holding another paper towel and plastic wrapped ball. Oh Christ, another one? She takes a couple sips of the grape juice to help slide the food down. I totally forgot. I made one for you too. Oh. I made sure to cut back on the ketchup and mustard. I know we prefer it more on the simple side. I prefer it on the spicy side. She unwraps the burger and hands it to me. Between my sad-looking butter and ham sandwich and this mouth-watering hamburger, I make my mind up instantly. Biting into it, I can relate to her expression earlier. This is delicious. Bravo. Praise be to you, my hamburger goddess. That makes it sound as if I'm shaped like a hamburger. No, you aren't, and we are grateful for that. I'm not that round. I mean, there are two parts of your body that are very nicely round, and no one, at least I'm not going to complain about that. And I take some more bites out of the bun. Delicious. Now some water. And let's go. Mr. Takazu. I gulp down the leftover food in my mouth and start over. I stopped by Mr. Tankazu's shop this morning before meeting up with you, and he told me what Shiori was up to. Aww. Apparently her senpai is moving down the block from us, and she's helping with the move. So that's what's keeping her busy. Explains why I haven't seen trace of her the past couple of days. I was gonna invite her to come with us, but I couldn't get hold of her. She could have at least told me about it. Dang that senpai of hers, storming in with this blatant sex appeal and stealing away our friend. It's not like he just came out of nowhere for. They've been getting closer and closer for like 2 years until they officially started dating at the turn of the year. Huh. Nice. Lucky bastard. I know, but still. Look at it from this angle. Once he's done moving, she'll have more time to hang with us again. You're assuming he won't just cage her in the closet and drip feed her gummy bears. She would absolutely fall for it. That's ridiculous. Wait, she might be actually right. I burst into an uncontrollable laugh, and my reaction makes her crack up as well. We must look like a couple of crazy hyenas. At least you have fun. Once again, good thing there is no one around to see us. Then the thought that had been bubbling around the back of my mind resurfaces. Oh yeah. What was it that made you want us to come to this beach again? You told me yesterday, but I've been blanking on what the reason was.
Cuttlefish bone for Kiri, remember?
Right, the Cuttlebone. That's what I was forgetting, yeah. Okay, that clears things up. And it explains why this beach, and not the one closest to the complex, that one, yeah, has no Cuttlebone. Not sure what makes it so this one has it and not the other one, but that's just how it is.
I could have bought some, but the closest pet shop is in the neighboring city.
That sucks.
And I have no idea how much it costs. This way we get to go to the beach and also get a free Cuttlebone. Win-win! Victory!
If I remember correctly, it can be a bit hard to find.
Even if we find just one piece. One piece. It will be a success already. Parakeets take a while to chew them.
I mean, we can spread out a little and search individually if it comes to that. Hopefully it won't come to that. I don't want to stay away from you.
Yep.
I noticed that we've both been playing around for our food wrappers for the last few minutes. We're both finished eating. We could go look for it now. It would be a bad idea for digestion to go swim right away.
Yeah, true enough, yeah. Sounds like a plan then. How about we go along the shore here to the left and then turn back after a ways?
Deal. We set away the food wrappings in one of the bags so we can dump it in the trash later. Correct approach. I wish the Polish people would do the same on our beaches. I haven't been to the beaches in a long time, in the North Baltic Sea, or by the rivers really. I haven't been to those in a long time, but people leave so much trash on them back in the day, and you can see online it's still the same. Anyway, the sun doesn't seem as strong as before, and I can walk barefoot on the sand just fine now.
Alright, time to find some Cuttlebone.
Let's go. I hadn't realized how beautiful the sky is today till just now. It makes it feel large. Much larger than normal. I'm taken back by the scene, craning my neck up to the skies above and taking it all in.
I believe we're more likely to find them along the edge of the water.
Right. We walk side by side.
Nice.
I mean, it's normal, but no. Our feet sinking a few centimeters into the sand. I take a glance at her and notice her looking back at me. Sup. An instant smile spreads across her face. After only a few dozen meters, I see my foot hitting something unusual.
Did you find one shoe?
Let me see. I lift up my foot and slap some sand around to try and make out whatever I just buried with my wave. A white oval object comes to the surface. It feels chalky and had a small crank on the end.
You found one! That was quick!
Well, yeah. Cool. Is enough, it seems. I give the Cuttlebone to Inami and she holds onto it with excitement. We keep going the same direction for a while, trying to keep our eyes peeled for more.
Mom told me you had a little accident at our house the other day. What was that about?
I don't know. Okay, so remember Tuesday when you had your tennis practice in the morning? While you were there, I was at home lazing around playing a bit of Takedown 3.
As usual?
As usual. And at some point, I hear mom calling out to me. It seems she was dusting the house and had gotten to your room at the time and saw me through the balcony. Was she peeping? She said she had some fresh juice she'd made and insisted I go over for a glass.
Oh boy. I can imagine where this is heading. Go on.
And so yeah, you know, I figured it'd be rude to refuse, so I went. I get there and the door is open. She's nowhere to be seen. Then all of a sudden she comes from behind and bear hugs me.
As usual.
As usual. A rather cushion bear hug. Her mother, although slender around the waist, like Inami, is much bustier than her, even though Inami is quite busty as well. But a bear hug, it was nonetheless. I have no complaints. I don't recall when she began greeting me this way, but she's been doing it for some time now. So she takes me to the kitchen and sits me down and goes to get the juice from the fridge.
Lemon?
Orange this time.
Oh, and you guys didn't leave any for me?
Well, you see, that was the part of the accident. As she was coming in with the juice in hand, she apparently spilled some on the ground and then slipped on it. I managed to leap from my seat in to grab her, but my foot slipped as well and I went tumbling down with her on top of me.
Oh man, you too.
The redacted part of the story here is that her mother was wearing some rather revealing clothes. Short shorts, slightly shorter than the ones Inami had before. It's like her family's fueled by short shorts, which is nice. And a thin low-cut top. For obviously, I mean, I would prefer them to not show them to other people that way. Yeah, definitely. If it's me, I don't have any complaints. If it's others on the street, no. Anyway, both of which ended up becoming all sorts of see-through when they got soaked by the orange juice. On my way down, I hit the counter and got a little bruise on my arm.
You didn't mention this to me. Are you okay?
Yeah, it was really minor and it wasn't anywhere near a fracture. But your mother totally freaked out and restrained me and bandaged me up.
Classic mom.
The red tape actually extends further here too. Her mother then tried with all her might to get me in a shower with her. Yeah. Insisting she could lend me some of her husband's clothes while mine were being dried. I literally lived next door. No, in front of door, whatever. No amount of physical contact was safe from her part during all this, mind you. It took some sweat talking and careful strategizing to be able to get her to let her eyes off of me for a moment, but I managed to do it. And then I bolted out of there as fast as I could, still half dressed, okay? I'm after her daughter, okay? Thankfully no one saw me. But this stays between me and you guys. Inami doesn't need to know. I think. Not that anything happened really, but still. Anyway, and that was pretty much it, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Good that you didn't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Shoo, have you heard the rumor about the tanned beauty with amber eyes?
No? Huh? I don't have a clue what this is about.
Okay, so you don't know.
Yeah, I just said that.
So rumor goes that apparently there's this gorgeous tanned girl sunbathing around these parts.
Uh-huh.
No one seems to have approached her, so it's really lacking in details.
Uh-huh.
All we have is her general appearance.
Uh-huh.
Busty, long dark flowy hair, well-toned, upper-colored eyes, great tan. Complete smoke show, basically.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Are you sure she was seen around here?
It was Shiori who told me about it. Suppose the rumor's been going around school.
Interesting, yeah. I mean, I have you, so whatever. I wonder if there really is such a girl like that here. But whatever, I have you here. I think we would know if she went to our school.
Yeah, again, a bit of an unsubstantiated rumor. Anyways. Oh hey, there's another one.
At her feet is a second piece of Cuttlebone, this one in pristine condition.
Awesome.
Nice. We keep walking a bit more and then turn back to return the way we came.
I haven't spotted any in a while.
Me neither.
Maybe we should call it a dead. We already got 2. Those will serve just fine.
Okay, I mean, if you say so. Time to get wet then.
Heh, loot.
Oh, shut it. Give me those. I snatch the Cuttlebone pieces away from her and sprint back to the chairs. I carefully put them inside her backpack and run back to her.
What are you up to?
Hiya! I grab hold of her arm as I drive by and pull her with me toward the water. I would do it differently. Grab by the waist. And let's go. Anyway.
Shoo, hold on. No need to go so fast.
Now that's loot. We both run in synchrony toward the water. As we reach the foam of the water, I let go of her hand and take bigger strides. I dive in the water head first. The immediate full body contact with the fresh water sends a new rush of adrenaline running through me.
Aren't we energetic?
Come here.
I'm going.
You're welcome. Hydro pump. I splash some water toward Inami. She turns away instinctively.
Shoo, stop that.
Go on, dive.
I'll do it. But stop splashing me first. It's cold.
You know the solution to that problem?
I'm gonna get you for this.
Inami finally buckles and dives into the water. See? There you go. Huh? Even though her body dove a few good seconds ago, she doesn't seem to be resurfacing.
When I realize what's happening, it's already too late.
She leaps out from the water right below my very eyes and tackles me with a vicious hug. I have no complaints about that, obviously.
Yeah.
The impact knocks the wind out of me and we both fall back in the water as an oversized human sandwich. Even though the water level is up to my hip, I still require aid from Inami to get back to my feet, on my feet. I stand there a good while, gasping for air. I don't know why I thought taunting a fit tennis player was a good idea.
It's not that I'm particularly buff, it's that you sit on your butt all day and have muscles made of jelly.
Yeah, I guess that's true. In my case, I'm afraid it's not easy to get me to the ground. And it's been like that always. I mean, I don't know, because of football. And I didn't just play, obviously, at the club, but also on my own. So my legs were particularly strong, I guess, in that aspect. And now it's running. So, yeah. Anyway. Could be again.
To be honest, this is part of the reason I insisted on us coming here so we could get a little bit of exercise. This is the part where you're meant to thank me for being such a kind and thoughtful friend.
You wish. For thank you, I mean, I have no complaints.
Still feeling frisky, huh? Come here, you nerd.
She dives back underwater. She catches me right away once again and makes me chase her next. After swimming around for a while longer, we dried up and packed our backpacks, then headed back over the boardwalk. The sky is starting to get tinted red, which basically makes it look super nice. We arrive at the... Okay, for a second I was afraid it stopped recording, sorry. We arrive at the bus stop and no sign of people yet again, nor the bus, which obviously, again, I'm not going to complain about. Inami leans in to check the schedule because we did not do it beforehand. Because why would we? There was no point in that, right?
Still going to take a bit. We better sit down.
Or we could walk. It's not that far, right? Alright, alright. Once more we drop our bags on the same seat as earlier and sit beside each other. Whew. I plop my head back against the glass and go limp in my seat.
What's wrong?
Just tired. Didn't sleep much at all last night. I was being excited about this meeting, going to the beach with you and so on. And then all this exercise today. I'm beat. I let out a long sigh.
Oh, I'm sorry for making you exert yourself.
It's fine, I had a lot of fun.
Here.
Her arms reach around me and she pulls me toward her. She lays my upper body on its side and my head resting on her lap. Hell yeah! Her thighs feel nicely warm and soft on my face. I close my eyes and intuitively bury my face in her legs while exhaling and stretching. It feels like I've just landed onto my bed after a long day of work. My muscles begin to relax and I take in deeper breaths. One after the other, breathing slows down to a peaceful rhythm. Gosh, I really needed that. I turn my torso upwards, maintaining my eyes closed. I raise my right arm above my head and unconsciously start to play with my hair. The seawater made it curl up and gave it a coarse texture after drying. I forced my fingers into it and twirled around lazily. Around and around. Then I sense Inami's hand traveling down my left arm. Her hand runs over my bicep and forearm, stopping at my wrist where the scar from the injury is. She caresses gently, her fingertips feeling the texture of the soft tissue. I mean, I have also some scars on the hand. Thank you, work and other incidents. The pads of her fingers follow the perimeter of the scar, studying it. Some moments later, her hand starts moving again. Now it stops at the center of my hand. I feel her fingers contour the lines of my palm. Are you going to predict my future or something? Because there is like lifeline and crap like that, right? Supposedly. Then they go just a little bit further and she hooks them in the gaps between my knuckles, clasping my hand. Don't be offended, I'm saying crap and so on, I just said it in that way. It's interesting, for it's not really my thing. I clasp her hand back and our palms join together, fingers locked. I got you now. In my mind all I see is her. I see her kind expression. Her cute tied up hair. Her characteristic shorts. Her dexterous movements with the racket. Okay, just ask her out. Like, actually you are out with her, but like, you know, just be with her. Her tending to me when I was incapacitated. Even if it was just an arm, but her floating beside me in the water. All her skills and qualities. All her flaws and insecurities. All facets of her personality that I've grown so fond of. Deep within these thoughts of her, I'm overtaken by a sense of tranquility. A state of happiness that I wish to preserve. For a good while none of us utter a word. We just remain there, basking in the sound of our breathing and the songs of the cicadas.
Hey Shu! Have I told you that they revealed the date for this season's finals?
Tennis League?
Yeah.
You haven't? No? Fuck. The headphone broke. I can show you now what's going on. This crap. This piece of crap. Actually, the other side is the same. Kind of. Fucking hell. It lasted for 2 days, like that. Which is problematic. But it was only that long. But maybe we can quickly repair this. Because I honestly don't feel like fighting with that thing during the recording at all. I'll need to redo it tomorrow. So annoying!
Maybe for Christmas, new headphones, who knows?
Anyway, you haven't told me that. I turn my face upward and open my eyes, meeting with hers. Is it soon?
Yeah, 2 Sundays from now. It's going to be packed from the looks of it.
Anxiety and insecurity clouds her face. Ah yeah, because she doesn't like crowds. Once again, I'm reminded of our school excursions, which always brought her a lot of distress. Teachers and classmates would approach her and ask her what was wrong, and she would promptly dismiss them, saying she was fine.
I'm okay, it's nothing. I'm alright, I must have just eaten something that upset my stomach.
And people would back off and leave her be. It's not that she didn't want to be talked to. As I've come to learn, it's the exact opposite. She wants to talk, but this debilitating anxiety pulls her into her shell and keeps her from being able to speak. Her mouth opens, but the words won't come out. And the more you push her, the further she retreats. I know someone like that. But if you're patient and give her time and space, she will start to open up. Yeah.
I've been attending tournaments for almost 2 years now. Why do I still like this every time?
I wait for her to continue, but the trickle of the words stops. I mean, when I played football, I would also feel stressed before the games. But to be fair, it was a good type of stress. I liked it. You won't be alone. I'll be there with you. I'll watch you play. We'll be there with you. Me, your mom, probably my mom too. Shori will definitely come as well. Her boyfriend. Try your best to focus on repeating the motions you practice in training. If it doesn't work out, then there's nothing to be ashamed of. I might not play, but I've seen you play a lot. I know you're good. It will be okay. Her fingers run through my ruffled hair and she clasps my hand more firmly. She sits on those thoughts for a while. Please, don't say something.
If I win, will you become my boyfriend?
Don't do it, please. I don't like this. At times I feel frustrated that I can't do more to help. To forcibly rip these shadows from her mind. At last I can feel her tension losing up. Color has been restored to her face.
You're right. It will be fine.
She gives me a genuine, heartwarming smile.
Thank you, Shu.
And at the moment a sound breaks the solo of cicadas. It's the engine of the bus, so thanks for ruining the moment. It's here. I slowly raise from my lying position. Our hands linger together for a moment longer before breaking apart. Do you have the passes out?
I have them in my backpack.
I grab her backpack and hand it to her. She sits it on her lap and unzips the outer pocket to retrieve her wallet. It's an old beat-up wallet that she's had for many years now. What is she? I mean, mine is... Holy crap. Mine is also a beat-up wallet already, but it's fine. Who needs a new wallet, right? Patterned in cute floral shapes on a white background. Mine's one color. She carries the thing everywhere and has a strange affection for it. It's filled with cards and assorted trinkets. Among the cards are my bus pass and hers. She takes both out and holds onto them. She seems to take enjoyment out of swiping our passes on the fare box whenever we travel together. Do what? Sorry, but I have no idea what that... What? Do you enter it... What? Like with the Metrog thing? What? Our bus is this advanced somewhere? Holy crap! I mean, in here you either... At least at my time, you would have to buy from the driver the ticket. Or in... kiosks? Whatever. You can do something like that? That's crazy. That's nice. We both stand up and face the approaching bus. Holy crap, I haven't traveled in a bus since high school. So it's been about 10 years. Damn. Here's hoping the trip back isn't so long. Or maybe you will get a lap pillow in the bus as well, so you would like the bus trip to be long.
Yeah, hopefully not.
We finally arrive back at the complex. The sky is tinted in orange and streetlights are beginning to come on. Ahead of us I see that Mr. Takazu still hasn't closed up his shop.
Man, I'm starving. Me too. I can't wait to see what Mom's cooked up for dinner. Please let it be something good.
Our flip-flops clatter along the floor. Thanks for the day, it was a lot of fun.
Someone has to put a stop to your cave dweller habits. Plus, you helped me.
I have the quell dweller habits as well, except I work out actually. Because as I mentioned a lot of times, oh man, I'm so tired. I was running. Yeah. Anyway, for I do need to get back into also additionally working out. Aside from that, since I joined the new company, I kinda backed out from that, which is a problem, and I just run. We'll get back to it. We'll bounce back. Right. Anyway,
plus you helped me with the Cuttlebone for Kiri. Let's say we're even.
She glanced back at her backpack, where the Cuttlebone we found is.
He'll be happy with it. Last time he had some, he wouldn't stop chewing on it. I should chuck him some carrots too. He loves those.
I'll drop by tomorrow and see you guys.
Then we'll be expecting you.
She grabs onto her backpack, shoulder straps, and does a short hop toward me. Her face leans in and I feel her lips press on my cheek. She gives it a long, soft kiss.
Good night, Shu.
Good night, Inami. And with this, we close yet another page of the summer vacation. And reminisce over the eventful day we had and recall the moments we spent together. Tomorrow it will start anew. Yet another day of our warm summer days. Don't tell me that's it. But did they date? Were they a couple? Were they a couple or...
What is the meaning of this?
Let's assume that they were a couple. Yes. I refuse to acknowledge another outcome of that relationship between the two of them, okay? Did you guys enjoy the game? I freaking loved it, and I'm just checking if... No, unfortunately, that death has not created another game of sorts, unless there is something on Patreon or somewhere. and work on my personal visual novel project in my spare time. Finish projects on itch.io. Okay, so we need to keep a look at itch.io. Exactly. Follow, and we are good. Also, Twitter, Twitch, Pixiv. We are going there as well. And Cuttlebone, add to collection. Yes. Rate. We are rating it highly because I loved it, and Inami is a wonderful girl. Wow, this game was finished in 2015. It was published in 2015. For in 2019 there was an update of sorts. Nice. Well, I like the game a lot, though. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. I think it was a plenty of a cute story with a very cute girl, and so on. Holy crap, Kuroonehalf does quite a nice artworks, not gonna lie. Quite nice artworks. Alright. Did you guys enjoy? I hope you did. I said this already, didn't I? Sorry. I'm a bit tired because I was running, which I said already, but whatever. But yeah. It was a good run in new shoes. Well, technically a second run in new shoes, but yeah. So, that was Cuttlebone. Lovely, cute, sweet story, short story. Hope you guys enjoyed 2 episodes of this game. Tomorrow, I would like to reveal what we are going to move to tomorrow, but at the same time I won't, because I'm not sure if that will really be out. Because I'm not sure if that game is actually any good. We'll find out. Eventually, if it's not any good, we'll move to a different one, and hopefully still tomorrow. And by that, whoa, sorry. And by that I mean I will move to recording it tomorrow as well. Anyway, oh, there's extra material. Nice. Menus. Holy crap. Nice. I think I have never seen anyone add menus into the thing. I like that. Textbook. Event. Event is this. Okay, nice. Illustration. Oh, that's nice. Like step-by-step drawings? Holy crap. Honestly, I mean, I'm astonished by how good some people are at drawing. I feel like I've never been good at it, and I will never be, because when would I even try? Anyway, tomorrow night game. Hope to see you guys there. Have a wonderful day.